Hello and welcome back to Professor Layton, the Unwound Future, where in the last episode we played through the 10th chapter of the game, which was Across the Thames, and today we're playing through chapter 11, the Time Machine Facility. As I suspected, we can't just stroll through the main gate. Perhaps there's a more discreet entrance into the place.
Good idea, Professor. We might find another way in around here if we search carefully.
Okay. Can we go through the side door?
I think we can squeeze in through here. Look, you two, there's a message scrawled here.
Oh, where?
Right there on that little scrap of paper stuck to the wall. See it?
Puzzle number 111, follow the code. One of the four corner squares below, A, B, C, or D, will unlock this door when pressed. Start from the red square in the center and follow the order code shown at the top, red, blue, yellow to find it. Also, you can't use the same square twice. What square will unlock the door? Tap the correct letter to solve the puzzle. Okay, so, starting from here, we can either go in this direction or this direction. And we can't go in this direction unless we can we go diagonally? I'm gonna assume that we can't go diagonally, which means we can't, because there has to be somewhere we can narrow it down. We could go from here to here, but then we'd be stopped here unless we could go diagonally, so I'm gonna assume that we can't. And we'll start going from this direction. So we go from here to here up to this direction, and then red goes to blue again, and a yellow. Now, we can't use the same square twice, so we have to go left here. Then we're forced up, and this should take us for a little while, right? Yeah, this will take us there. We can go down here. Where are we trying to go again? Start from the red square. One of the four corner squares. Oh, we're just trying to follow the path until we get to one of the corner squares. Okay, so it's not B. We know that much. Is it going to end up being D? Let's find out. Let's keep following the path. No, unfortunately. So it's not B and it's not D, so we'll cross those out. It's not either of those. From here we have to go to a blue and then a yellow and then a red. And then another blue and then a yellow and a red. And I'm guessing, just by looking at this, I'm guessing it's probably going to end up being A. But I'm going to follow the path to completion just to be on the safe side. And yep, okay. It is indeed A.
Cross your fingers. Take that, puzzle.
That's it. The top left button will unlock the door. That was a pretty cool puzzle. Credit where credit is due.
Ha, I did it. Who knows what would have happened if I hadn't solved that puzzle. Your help is greatly appreciated, Flora. But I do wonder who could have left this message here.
Alright, let's head inside. How could you possibly have... Okay, great. Okay.
Oh, hi there, Don Paolo.
Hi there, Don Paolo. Okay, I'm looking in the shadows. At least pretend to be startled, won't you? No, I'm good.
Paul, how did you manage to get across the Thames ahead of us?
Yeah. Let me tell you a little something about being a true... Don't even try to tell me you never reveal your secrets. Oh! That is... Ladies and gentlemen, if you are writing a story, what is the #1 cop-out for explaining things logically? Oh, well, I never reveal my secrets. Yeah. It's like, no, that's not how this works. You can't just fiddle your way out of everything that doesn't make sense.
You want to use that goofy flying machine of yours to...
It's not goofy, and I think I made myself clear that the man is not open for discussion. Also, if he used a flying machine... Okay, #1, if he used a flying machine... That would have been helpful. #2, people would have seen you. So, This game is much better when you just focus on the puzzles, because let me tell you, the story is... Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I'm guessing we have to go into the sewers in order to... Or maybe it's going to be a hidden puzzle here. I thought we had to go into the sewers to get into the facility, but I guess not.
This ladder sure to take us down to the research facility.
Ah, yes, Captain Obvious, to the rescue once again. Stand aside, I'll lead the way.
No, wait, I'm the youngest and the nimblest. I should go first.
Being nimble doesn't make you first, it makes you a monkey. Stand aside.
Really? What kind of behavior is that for an adult? Oh, Don Paolo, this is so disappointing. You were so reasonable and polite when you disguised as the professor.
Of course I was. When I play a part, I mimic every nuance of the character. Except when you're playing the old man, in which you forget that his hair... Oh my god, this game just can't stay consistent. It can't.
That's a terrible thing to say about him. He's not aping the part of a gentleman, he is a gentleman.
Whatever. Look, let's just finish this debate with a puzzle. Solve what I dish out and you go first. What? What? Hey, What you're saying makes no sense. Oh yeah? Well, solve my puzzle. That doesn't follow. Okay. To inspect this odd construction site, start at the orange arrow and pass through points A, B, C, and D in order. Be sure to cross every beam and use every ladder which your path can't cross except to pass over or under a ladder. In what order will you use the white ladders? Place the ladders numbered 1, 2, and 3 in the correct position to solve the puzzle. Okay, so what order are we gonna go through this in? Okay. So we start at the orange arrow, and we have to go through A, B, C, and D in a specific order. Okay. We have to pass through points. Okay, so we can walk across. We have to cross every. This sounds like torture. This sounds like. Okay, so knowing that the ladders are there by default is helpful because it means that I can just. I don't even have to worry about the numbers at all until I'm done, and then I can just put them where they need to go. So that makes this easier, at the very least. Okay, so we started the orange arrow. I guess... Actually, I think if we just go down here, pass through A, we can go down here. Excuse me. Loop back up around this way to pass through B. Cross this beam, down here, go through C. You can't cross... Your path can't cross except to pass over or under a ladder. So, does this count? I mean, I'm going up the ladder. Does that count? I honestly don't know. But if this might not work, but if it does work, this would be the first ladder. This is ladder 2. Wait, we didn't use the third ladder at all. Crap. Okay, that can't be right then. That can't be right. How do we Actually, oh wait, no, because we would still go around this way, and then we would just go down the third ladder. Okay, so that does work. We put this here, and then put this. I said put this here. Done. Easy.
Here's my answer.
We may not have had to cross through, or we may not have had to use ladder 3 to hit all 4 points, but we did still, we could still hit it at the end if we wanted to. Okay. Puzzle 112 is now in your puzzle index. I guess your head's not as empty as it looks. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go down first. That was a lovely conversation.
Okay, everyone, the coast is clear. Come on through.
Ah, this looks like your classic underground passageway for transporting research materials. I bet you anything this tunnel leads all the way back out to the Thames.
You're not awfully sure about that.
Psha, remember who you're talking to, boy. Nobody does secret laboratory research like Don Paolo.
I suppose everyone's got to have a hobby.
Oh my.
What is it?
The materials they have here, they seem like... No, I must be mistaken. Never mind.
Great, okay. Do we have to go through the big door?
This metal shutter is barring our way. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not welcome here. Naturally, Flora, that's how criminals work. The dirtier they deed, the more cautious they get. See, they've even gone out of their way to fit a puzzle lock to the shutter.
Puzzle 113, one step at a time. Make your way from the green square to the red square one step at a time. What's the catch? Well, you can only move to the numbers that differ by 1 from your current number. Okay. If you reach the goal following this rule, the door will open. Each number you touch will light up. Make sure all the numbers on your path are lit up before submitting your answer. Okay. So, we can't go this... I guess we could go this way initially, but we'd be stopped here. We stop at the number 2, so we have to... We have to go down this route. 1, 2, 3, 4... 3, 2... Wait, is it seriously this straightforward? 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, no, so it's not. Wait, yes it is. I just loop around like that. Is it that easy?
This one's as good as solved.
Okay, that
This
puzzle...
can stop Layton's apprentice.
They could have made that a little bit harder. They could have at least made it, like, a difference of 3 or whatever. Just to make it slightly harder. I mean, ugh. I don't know about that one there. No, nonetheless, we solved it.
I hope you didn't enjoy busting open that lock too much, Luke. It could lead you to a life of crime. Sure, if you say so, Flora.
Alright then, through the door we go.
What are you doing down here?
Shh, not so loud, sir. We've come to rescue you.
I don't know what you mean.
There is no need to play dumb, my friend. We know the whole story. You were captured by the family, or rather by Dimitri Allen, and now you're being forced to work on his research here, correct?
Dimitri Allen, you know his name. But who are you exactly?
I'm the real Professor Layton. Dimitri has been using my good name for his own evil purposes, somehow.
Oh, of course. I remember hearing that you worked in archaeology. It all makes sense now. Boy, you can't imagine how shocked I was to learn that Professor Layton was actually Dimitri.
Are any of the other scientists here aware of Dimitri's true identity? Some, yes. I don't dare talk about it with people here. Imagine what the family would do to me if they caught me spreading that kind of information around.
I see. Well, is Dimitri here in the vicinity with you?
Sometimes. He comes and goes. Yikes, quick, hide! We got guards headed this way.
Okay. Well, we know those folks. Pretty well, actually.
Man, this place is like a meat locker. I don't see why we have to stand guard on here anyhow. Most we're ever gonna find is a rat.
Never had me drop the ball and guard duty back at the pagoda, that's why. This is our punishment and I say we got off easy. If Buster hears you harping on this gig, he'll knock your block off.
I wish I'd stayed in school. Nothing good ever comes from this line of work.
Can it, you lunk? We got 10 hours till our shift ends, so let's just ride this out and go home. If you really want to make the time go faster, quit the complaining and tell me a joke or something.
Psst, did you hear that?
I did. Those two are going to stand guard there for the next 10 hours.
I'm heading back. The guards know me. If I walk by on my own, they won't stop me.
Wait, just one moment. I think we might be able to get these fellows to overlook us as well.
But how?
It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times.
Roped in. Okay. Those goons are standing right below that wooden crate. All you need to do is cut the... You're gonna crush them with a crate?! Okay. Yep. This is a brilliant idea. All you need to do is cut the rope, but it's all messed up. Rearrange the tiles so that the rope connects from Luke's scissors to the crate above the goons. Keep in mind that you need to use all the tiles. Now hurry. So, do we... Okay. So we have to... Obviously that doesn't go there, because it can't... It has to... Can we... Please don't tell me we can rotate them. Okay, it doesn't look like we can rotate them, which is good. So we'll just put this out of the way for now. We need to find something... I mean, it doesn't... We need to find something that lines up. Does this line up? Great, we'll leave that there for now. Actually, this works well for the moment. I think I'll leave that there for now. We just need to find something that loops around, something to loop around to connect us down in this direction. But if I put this up here, then that's not gonna... Well, yeah, it won't connect because this is a straight line up here, so that's not gonna work out too well for us. We need to find something. Oh, right here, obviously. We'll just put that there. And then we can find, this one to loop around like that. And then, we need a standard bottom left like here. Okay, that completes that loop. And, oof, actually, this is a bit of a problem. We do need something to... We need some... Does this work? That works, kind of. No, it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't work. It does that. I need to find something. I need to find one that connect both this one here and this one here, which is proving to be rather difficult. Does this... Maybe this one? Nope. This one. Okay, that connects. And then something needs to go... down here. Maybe this one? Okay, that links up. I guess I should probably focus on getting... Well, actually, this one has to go here, right? Because nothing else can connect from any other direction. It has to just be a straight line. So then, if I put that there, that'll connect us up. I'm not even gonna bother touching that until I finish up work down here. So we need to find... actually no, because this has to go here, so we can do that much, because that has to connect to two at the same time, and then this will connect those two around, which will link us up right there, and then that completes the loop. Yeah.
Let's see if I've got this
right. Awesome.
Just as I suspected.
That was a cool puzzle. That was nice. Now cut that rope and crush them with a crate, because sure, why not? Sustaining head injuries. What could possibly go wrong?
Yes, I don't condone violence, but at least now we can pass safely. Before we move on, please hear me out. We came here to prevent Dimitri from completing his time machine. We also wish to liberate all of the scientists that Dimitri is holding captive.
I'm listening.
I'm hoping we can speak directly with the man and end this whole mess. Do you know where Dimitri might be right now?
Well, if he's here, he'll most likely be in the central research room. I can show you the way.
Wonderful. But before we go, allow me one more question.
Very well.
These materials lying around down here, they aren't for building a time machine, are they?
No, they aren't.
What exactly are you working on down here?
My specialty is polydimensional physics, and I work on the time machine. The materials lying around here belong to a separate research group within the facility.
And this group also works under Dimitri's supervision?
Who knows? That group tinkers with some pretty dangerous stuff. It's not really in line with Dimitri's interests, though.
Okay, so there's gonna be a true villain of the game. Nice. Where's the research room? I guess we have to talk to this guy to find out.
What's the meaning of this, Horace? Who are these people? This is the real Professor Layton, Cuthbert. The real Professor Layton? What does that even mean? Look, I'll explain it all later, but we don't really have time to go into it right now. All you need to know for now is that these people here have come to help us get out of here for good. You do want to go back to our own time in the past, don't you? Home? I'd do anything to go back. How can I help, Professor?
I have to find Dimitri, the man who's been using my name. I hear he's in the central research room. Where is that?
You're close. It's just a ways down this corridor. Wow, I still can't believe you're the real Professor Layton. Imagine that.
As I recall, you were rather surprised to see me the last time we met as well.
Ah, yes, you'll have to excuse me. I had no way of knowing who I was talking with. Anyhow, there'll be time for chit-chat later. You should get a move on before you're spotted. Boss Drew and his goons come through here saying that there were intruders in the building. You don't have much time.
What? But how did he manage to spot us so quickly?
I should have known. We probably tripped an infrared sensor at some point. No sense in standing around, Layton. Let's go!
Okay. The horse is better, great. So we'll just keep moving around, and that sure is a research room door right there. This door appears to lead to the central research room.
I sure hope Dimitri's in there.
As do I. You heard him talk to us before, Luke. He can still be reasoned with, I'm sure of it.
Well, our first challenge is to get this door open. It's got some strange lock on it.
Another puzzle, no doubt. Dimitri wishes to test the intelligence of those who enter the lab. I don't know why, because theoretically the only people who should be entering the lab are people who already have access to, which means you shouldn't need anything more than a key card or a password. And this just makes it so that anybody with a brain can get into the lab, which is not very well designed on Dimitri's part. The orange plus sign shown in the top left corner below is hidden somewhere in the. Oh, this sounds like fun. It's the exact same size and shape. Okay, if it's the exact same size, that helps out tremendously. So. I wish I could, like, take a screenshot of this size and, like, move this around, so I could more easily, I guess I can just use my fingers to match the size, so it has to be about that big, so there's gotta be, this is mind-numbing to look at, okay, it's gotta be something, I'm guessing it's gonna be made up out of the two, like these two lines right here, or like those types of two lines, but it can't be these because there's nothing to the left of it, so it has to be something where you can go to the right and left of it, like this one right here. Actually, yes, because there's a square here, there's a square there, and then this L shape connects like that. Does that match the size? Yes it does. Okay, draw lines around. Okay, so let's draw the line here, take it, nope, not down there. Here, like, no, like so, and that is the shape completed. No, wait, I see that. Saw that. Went, like, one line past when I wanted it to. Stop there, and that should be it, right?
That should do the trick.
There we go, okay, that was rough on the eyes. That was real rough on the eyes with the way those patterns overlapped each other. Okay. There we are. The door's lock seems to have disengaged.
Held it right there.
Oh, great.
Aha! So this is where you sneaky sneaks have been hiding. There'll be no getting away this time.
Oh,
Oh no, we're trapped!
Quickly, follow me.
huh?
Hey, look who it is. It's Claire from the past.
Phew, that was way too close. My heart's still racing.
Who are you? My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Claire? Is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister.
Yeah,
I've
bullshit.
been trying to uncover what really happened.
Bullshit. I don't buy that even for a single second.
I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
No, we did not solve that mystery. I don't buy that even for one singular second. You're Claire's younger sister?
It's uncanny how much you look like her.
Gee, I wonder why. We've crossed past several times in the city, haven't we? Strange. Claire never mentioned having a sister.
It's my biggest regret that we spent the last years of her life estranged from each other. Forgive me for not getting in touch with you earlier, Professor. I wanted to, but I was afraid it might bring unwanted attention from the family on both of us. For our own safety, I decided it was best to avoid contact with you at the time.
I see.
You must have cared dearly for your sister to come to a place like this in search of the truth.
Well, to be honest, I haven't been running my own investigation so much to the professors.
But why?
Your reputation. They say the great Professor Layton can solve any puzzle, right? I figured if anyone could get to the bottom of what happened that day, it'd be you.
Celeste, on the day of the explosion,
Oh no, the family will be here any second, we've gotta run.
Now's my time to shine. No one makes a grand escape like Don Paolo.
Our group is too large to move quickly, we need to split up.
I couldn't agree more. Celeste, I shall show you to safety myself. Layton, handle the children.
Celeste, wait, there's so much we need to discuss.
Professor, this town has kept a secret from you so large it defies the imagination.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Great, time to go. See you later, pal. We need to leave this facility immediately. Thanks, I got that. That's why I'm heading out right now.
Phew, I can't believe the three of us made it out of there in one piece.
Better don't let your guard down, Luke. We're not out of the woods yet.
I can't stop thinking about the last thing Celeste said to us.
The answer to everything lies
Yes,
in the
thanks. It happened 2 seconds ago. I didn't forget it already.
Celeste was clearly trying to give us a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
Oh, of course. She used a code to hide our meeting place from the family. But what could that code possibly mean?
Think of it as a puzzle, Luke, though I suspect the answer to this puzzle will be much more than our next meeting place. I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters, and where Dimitri's been hiding.
If that's the case, it's even more important that we find out where this place is.
Luke, do you remember seeing a flyer for a restaurant named the Thames Arms on the way here? That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms? But how did you work that out?
Well, Luke, have you ever heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature, and the River Thames is no exception. When Celeste said that the answer lies in the Old Father's embrace, the father she was talking about was Old Father Thames.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, we have found the next destination.
I've been thinking, Professor,
About what, Luke?
about how you, Dimitri, and Don Paolo all have a personal tie to poor Claire, and all of you seem to question the circumstances surrounding her death, Celeste as well. Why do I get the feeling that many of the mysteries here lead back to the explosion?
The explosion that killed Claire didn't just level the lab she worked in. By the time I caught word of the accident and ran to the site, the whole place was in flames. An apartment building next to the lab had also been destroyed by the blast. The entire area was devastated. Looking upon that scene, I knew that Claire was lost to me forever. I wasn't the only one who lost something that day. Many others were wounded or lost loved ones. To this day, I still remember a child I met wandering the streets, waiting for his lost parents. For some time after the incident, I was in a state of shocked grief, but when I came back to my senses, I noticed something curious. Despite the scale of the damage, there was no follow-up coverage in the media. Not one word of the incident was printed or broadcast following the initial report. How would that ever be possible? A story like that would have made headlines the world over. I knew the only way I'd get answers about what happened that day was to run my own investigation. I immediately set to work researching Claire's lab and the scientists she had worked with. During my investigation, I learned that powerful political forces had suppressed reports on the blast. It was right after this discovery that I was viciously assaulted. My injuries were so severe, I was unconscious for a month. What? Okay. I returned home to find my flat torn apart. The majority of information I'd gathered on the case had been stolen. The explosion was no ordinary accident. Someone with incredible political clout was involved, and this person abused his or her power to keep any facts about the event from ever coming to light. I tried to dig back into the case several times, but it was of no use. Each time I tried to make headway, I was met with resistance and threats of violence. Claire is lost to me forever, I know that, but I must know the truth of what happened that day. It's a feeling I'm sure Don Paolo and Celeste share as well.
So you think Dimitri knows the truth?
Dimitri and perhaps one other person.
Who else do you mean, Professor?
Everything will be made clear at the Thames Arms. Let's go. Alright, this way, I think? Yeah, this goes back to the tunnel. I am lost.
Eee! Flo, are you okay?
Come in, comrades. It wasn't my intention to scare the young Fräulein.
Pavel, what are you doing down here?
I was exploring the area and somehow wound up here. Lost. Tread lost.
Doing some tunnel exploration like you were talking about before, I take it.
Earlier in my quest to find the tunnels, I mistakenly wandered on the subway tracks. That little viage put me in great peril, but danger is part and parcel of exploring El Mundo, no? I suppose you could say that. Naturalmente. Most of my travel woes could have been avoided if my compass hadn't gone kaput. Though I think this map might be able to show me which way to go. A little help?
Okay, strange to be solving a puzzle right now, but we'll go with it. Below is a chart with a cardinal direction written in each square. The top of the chart, however, isn't necessarily north. When looking at the chart from the proper orientation, you can start at a certain square and moving in the direction written in each square, pass over all the squares on the chart. Which side, A, B, C, or D, is north? Oh, this sounds fun. So we can start anywhere we want. And, okay, well, I don't even, I mean, I guess at a glance, I can tell that this isn't correct, because you can't go west from here, you can't go east from here. If you have to pass over every square once, then actually, I guess this isn't as hard as I thought, because if you have to pass over every square once, then whatever side has a direction that can't be surpassed is incorrect. So, for instance, also, this is an infinite loop right here. So, if B was north, then you'd go east here and west here in an infinite loop forever, and that just would never get you anywhere. So, it can't be, A can't be north, and B can't be north. D, can't go west, so by sheer process of elimination, it has to be C.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Correct. Oh, don't grass yes, Monsieur-san. Thanks to you, I can now continue my travels. Do be careful out there. Okay, let's escape the research facility, and we're back here.
Now that we're topside again, I think it's finally safe to say that we've given the family a slip.
Things got rather chaotic back there, Flora. Are you feeling alright? Not too shaken?
Just fine, Professor, but I'm very glad I had you both with me. Professor, the Thames Arm is just a little way up the road here. Let's go meet up with Celeste.
Alright, that chapter wasn't too bad. That was actually pretty fun. A lot of really good puzzles in there. And, you know, the story has potential to be interesting from here on out. You never know. I'll keep my mind open. But that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. Goodbye.